You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shite. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what it do is your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, 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 just like that. And I hope it feel good to you too, because this show feel good to me. I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, beautiful wife, but she ain't here today. Jazzy K ain't here today. I need my prayer warriors to...
Yeah, we're going to send her some love.
Yeah, man, send some love to the wife.
Send her some roses.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that she's not here to meet and greet you. She would have enjoyed this one.
Oh, you know, man, I really was looking forward to it, too, because I've seen all of the other episodes, and there was a chemistry between their husband and wife thing that was making this really, really, really special. But, really, you know, we're going to hold it down for her, though. Yeah. We're going to hold it down. We're gonna
the show must go on.
It's still going to be super tight.
It's still going to be super tight. Say, I got a brother here that is, I don't even know, super producer extraordinaire. Is that a good word to say?
I receive all of those.
Receive those.
I'll take that.
Take that. Platinum, multi-platinum.
Oh yeah.
Super producer. That's more like it. He said something earlier. The king of the slow jams, or Mr. Slow Jam?
The slow jam king.
The slow jam king.
Yeah.
And when y'all find out the songs that this man has under his credits, it's just an honor and a pleasure to have him sitting at the Texas table.
Oh yeah.
What was that saying? What was that thing we said earlier?
I said, I'm here at the Texas table now. Yeah, we made it to the Texas table.
You made it to the Texas table.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so
it ain't super tight until you make it to the Texas table.
Thank you, bro. That's it. Say, I got a real one in the house. I got Darrell, Delite, Allamby in the house.
Oh
yeah. This is a real one. Man, say he took a flight.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna sit like that with them headphones like that.
Oh man, listen, man, I'm Gucci.
You Gucci?
I'm Gucci.
He look like Alatola. Remember Alatola was trying to do that? I said, man, you ain't gonna be like that the whole interview, but he did. He stayed just like that.
Yeah.
Say, before we get started, we keep mentioning the Texas table.
Yes.
And we know you from where you from. We gonna talk about that. But I gotta have you reel that blue star for positive energy.
Oh yeah.
For the Metroplex, for you.
Oh yeah.
You know, for us, the platform.
Oh yeah.
And everything
we get all that energy from them.
Yeah, we need that.
I'm gonna get some right back too.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Take some and leave some.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get this thing started. You know, my wife always gets it started, so I'm gonna run down through there, and we're gonna act like my family members don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And we want to introduce you to them, introduce you to a new audience, and just educate people about your legacy. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So where did you start off? Where were you born?
Well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, in Kings County Hospital in Brooklyn.
Okay.
County of Kings.
County of Kings.
Yeah.
How was it coming up in Brooklyn?
It was awesome, man. It was when you grow up poor, you don't really know you're poor. You know what I mean? So you just enjoying whatever life is bringing you. So, you know, I had a really interesting childhood being at both of my parents are Panamanian. So they're both from Central America.
Okay.
So I grew up in a house where it was very common to hear Spanish music like merengue, salsa, soca, you know, a lot of stuff that had a lot of island flavor. And then just being a Brooklyn kid in the 70s, we got to hear, like, you know, the good music, you know, like disco. I was there in the very, very, very early stages of hip hop.
Yes.
Of, you know, like street DJs setting up, DJing, and you know, and doing all of those things that you know, everyone is documenting now and putting on blast. You know, I was in those parks breakdancing and
experiencing it
and living it, you know what I mean? Just living it, you know what I mean? And then the cool thing is that my dad joined the military. So we started to pivot, and we was moving from different city to cities, different countries, to Germany, to Panama. We got stationed in Cologne, and And all of those experiences gave me like a global look at what music was like. And then I remember also moving down to Texas.
Yeah.
Since we on the Texas table.
We at the Texas table,
You know
baby.
what I mean? It was right around the time when I was like 15, turning 16. I went to Richardson High School. I got skipped and I graduated early.
Okay.
At 16. So turning 17. So that's where I met who.
Yes.
And everything. And they kind of like really introduced me to the city the proper way.
Yeah.
And just so everybody know who is one of the architects of Texas Southern hip hop.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Without them, without the song Bo and Ho and so many other things that they've done, man, they really elevated my mind and allowed me to begin the beginning stages of me getting my feet wet in Texas culture, understanding the music, the slang, the way people dress, the way they fade their hair, everything about Texas. I was here watching the Dr. Rock spin in Richardson, at the skating rink, in Grand Prairie when he was spinning, Jaye, all of the, I
saw it all.
I know my business, I mean, I know what I'm in, from DOC when he used to be in the Field of Fresh crew. I was here. I watched it all happen.
So being from, cause we hear the comments. It had to be a culture shock coming from the Big Apple down south.
Well, I don't think it was more so a culture shock more than to me. It was more like it was like having a good cake and then putting the cherry on top. I needed that cherry.
Okay.
Texas was the cherry because it allowed me to see something else.
So you liked it when you got here?
Oh, I loved it, man. The people were very inviting. I had nothing but love surrounding me. I mean, without that love, I wouldn't even be who I am right now.
It's different than New York, isn't it?
Oh, it's a totally different energy, but the love I get from my folks in New York is awesome, and the love I get people from here, and the love I get from people in Atlanta, and also in on the West Coast, it's all love, man. And I'm just thankful for all of it, for all of it, Let me turn this ringer off because these folks trying to blow your boy up.
Yeah, hey, that's money on the line. Question. Before you left New York, when you were still in Brooklyn, did you pick up music then, or?
Oh, it's been a part of my life from day one. My grandfather is a trumpet musician, and he played with a lot of the greatest Latin and merengue Spanish bands, and I grew up around hearing him and his friends coming over to the house and writing music on the charts before they had to go and exercise their skills. I always had a piano around, so from a very, very young age, I played the piano at my grandmother's house. When I got to the crib, my parents had something for me to play on, so I always had it somewhere around me so I could, get my chops up.
Were you formally trained, or was it something you just picked up on your own?
Oh, no, man. I can't really say I picked it up on my own. I think I have to give all of that to the creator of the universe.
Yes.
I think that God kind of, directs gifts in everyone.
Exactly.
And that's just something
that's
that
one
he
of your
gave
gifts.
me. Yeah, he gave me that one, and I thank him every day for it.
That's a blessing because, I say this a lot on this platform. My wife and I both love talented people, gifted people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to me that God sprinkles people with those blessings, you know what I'm saying? Whether you can draw, sing, write, comedy, tell stories well. I don't care. If you got that gift, that is a total blessing. And it's amazing how some people will squander those gifts as well,
Yeah.
Whether it be not even feeding into them or just take them for granted. You know what I mean?
That's important.
It is.
Yeah, you have to have the support and love from your community in order for you to elevate to the excellence level that you want to achieve. That you have to have love and support, and that's what I get in Texas, man. I guess what I get in New York. That's what I get from anybody that I've dealt with, man. I got a lot of love and support, man. So shout out to everyone to keep it 100 with me, man, and allow me to keep it 100 with them, so we can continue to elevate.
So when you met the group, You Know Who, was the song Bo and Ho already out?
Oh, it was definitely already out. Matter of fact, I remember, because back then I was still into listening to the radio and setting my cassette up, ready to press that play and that record button.
Yes.
So, and when I remember putting it on that play and record button, and I just remember it was a mix show during the midday. I waited 2 times to catch the song.
It's one of them songs.
Yeah, to catch the song. I was like, man, I missed it. I got the tail end of it, so I had a tape. I was listening to just the tail end of it. You know, for a minute, and then I finally caught the whole song. And I don't know. I guess I kind of must have wished something into the atmosphere, because I was like, man, I'd love to meet these guys, man. And I think what happened, Casino did Bobby, a real friend, a good friend of mine who used to be in a singing group that I used to have called Protege. Bobby had a tape of a song we had called "Love Is Blind." Am I right?
Correct.
Yep. "Love Is Blind," and he brought it over to Casino's crib and let you know who would hear it. And literally, they said that day, they said, we got to go to his house right now.
And it was you on production?
Yeah. He was like, we got to go meet him right now. Like right now, you got to just take me to him. So
back up. So during that time, Protege, you're the producer, and the artist as well, right?
Correct.
What pieces of equipment were you using back then?
Oh man, I had a little bootleg 4-track.
What kind of keyboard?
Roland R8.
Ooh, that's the
drum
Pepsi?
machine.
Yeah.
I had a let's see, I want to say a Korg T3 and an Akai AX60.
Okay.
So it wasn't much.
Oh yeah, but
it wasn't much elements, but you know, I brought it to life. I did what I had to do with it.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
No, I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.